sing that hot glory, trying to make a story, never been the one to own it. Now's the chance to show it. PUBG Mobile, striving to be a mogul. Get your hopes up, number uno. Not so far from you, so move on. Over, better keep goals on different types of low. Keep your focus, feet below. Your hope is in enemy near, so keep yourself cautious. Never see me strike like that. Y'all never ever been hit like that. I'm built like that, Hakeem like that. I'll never ever lose, I've been like that.
I was born to be at the pinnacle. I can't go back down, gotta win it all. Let everybody know I'm invincible. Not afraid, baby. We'll forget.
Alo. Anneciğim ne yapıyorsun?
Anneciğim. İyiyim bebeğim. Sen ne yapıyorsun?
İyi, ben de çok iyiyim valla. Maçları izledin mi?
Ama izledim. Ben olur mu? Ben krizleri geçirdim ben burada. Bana 2'ye çıktınız, ikinci oldunuz. Geri 3'e düştünüz, geri 2'ye çıktınız. Ben kriz geçiriyordum yani o sıra. Mutluyum anne. O da diyorum ya, 3 gün formayla takıldı.
Vallahi.
Formayla gezdim. İş yerinde de resmi atıyor beni formada.
İş yerinde de formayla yani şey yaptın değil mi? Formayla gittin.
Evet, evet.
İyi, sen ne yapıyorsun?
İyiyim anneciğim. Özledim seni, sadece seni özledim.
Ben de seni özledim valla.
Aradım, akşam bakmadım hayırlı olsun demek için.
Uyumuşum, bir de uyuyakalmışım.
Ben de dedim kutlamaya mı gittiler, ne yaptılar?
Öyle işte.
Tamam anneciğim.
Tamam.
Seni seviyorum, öpüyorum.
Ben de seni seviyorum, öptüm hadi.
Hadi arkadaşlarına çok çok selam söyle.
Aleykümselam.
Yok annem, canın sağlığı. Bunları da tebrik ettiğimi sana ilet hepsine tek tek.
Tamam, aleykümselam. Onların da selam var sana.
Tamam, aleykümselam anneciğim, hadi görüşürüz.
Hadi görüşürüz, öptüm, bay bay.
gördüm. Tebrik ederim.
İzliyor
aşkım.
muydunuz?
İzlemez miyiz anne?
Nasıl heyecanlı mıyım?
Nasıl titriyor? Nasıl titriyor?
Alo anne, sesim geliyor mu?
Alo, geliyor anne.
Ne yapıyorsun anneciğim, nasılsın?
İyi aşkım, sen ne yapıyorsun?
İyiyim ben de. Maçlar bitti. Böyle bizimkilerle ilgili.
Gördüm anne. Gördüm. Tebrik ederim.
İzliyor
aşkım.
muydunuz?
İzlemez miyiz anne?
Nasıl heyecanlı mıyım?
Nasıl titriyor? Nasıl titriyor?
Valla. Biz burada
Vallahi
çok bir şey yoktu ya. Yaptık. Şükürler olsun, çıktık finale.
Ama aynen şükürler olsun. Hiç fark etmez.
Evet. Siz ne yapıyorsunuz?
Çok güzel.
Nasılsınız?
İyiyiz anca bileğin yanındayız. Oturuyoruz.
Çok özledim sizi. Uzayı babamın ağzını seni.
Ben de seni çok özledim annem.
Canım annem.
Şeyler ne zaman başlıyor, finaller?
Finaller 12'sinde galiba. 12 sonunda galiba.
O kaç gün sürecek? 3 gün mü?
O da 3 gün, evet. Ona hazırlanacağız önümüzdeki süreçte.
Tamam annem.
Tamam,
çok
anneciğim.
böyle bir şekilde sakin ol.
Tamam anneciğim. Var mı bir isteğin?
Yok aşkım,
Tamam
dikkat et
anneciğim,
kendine.
size çok dikkat edin. Çok seviyorum sizi.
Tamam, çok seviyorum ben de seni
Hadi
aşkım. Çok
anneciğim.
öpüyorum.
Hadi dikkat edin, görüşürüz.
Tamam görüşürüz
Bay
bebeğim.
bay.
Bay oğlum.
Ok, có chứ, qua cô Vũ chứ, sao bỏ được?
Alo,
Alo,
không biết hôm nay sếp có xem bọn em bắn không?
có, anh coi mà, anh hét quá trời. Con anh vậy luôn. Thực ra mập đó, lúc mà tốt nghiệp nóc được giết được 2 người nữa, xong rồi lúc mà thêm 2 màn cuối là thấy hình như là dư điểm rồi, anh hét trời rồi.
Này căng gì thôi luôn.
Chúc mừng mấy đứa.
Nhà mời sếp bay qua đây à?
Mời lại bay qua lần nữa.
Thế thì xem bọn em bắn chung kết luôn.
Ok, có chứ, qua cô Vũ chứ, sao bỏ được? Muốn khách sạn, muốn vé máy bay, nó lúc anh chờ ở Aspen, muốn vé máy bay với mấy đứa đừng để anh bị vé. Sao đặt mục tiêu anh em lần này tới nhận kết sao?
Thì khi mà bọn em vô thì bắn chết bà tụi còn lại thôi, sợ gì đâu. Lết mấy cái vòng này lết cho vô ấy, mà còn vô rồi thì dí tụi nó bắn thôi.
Rồi cố lên anh qua cô Vũ. Okay.
Rồi cảm ơn anh nha.
Rồi chúc mừng em.
Ok, bye bye anh.
Bye bye.
Mirukte Sanjen.
Миний хэд дэлхийн авраг болоод хүрээдэг гэж заа юу?
Paano?
Ano?
Tayo na na.
Tendo. Сисигэсэдин.
So,
Юу юм?
Ligis final хайрхийг авсан.
Тийм үү. Тэс монday.
Авраг авч идэв та. Тэгээд
Тэс монday. Баяр хүргэе.
яг 3 удаа яг ногоон групптэй боллоо.
Дараагийн хэмжээний яриа.
Финал нь 12-наас 14-ний хооронд. Mirukte Sanjen.
Миний хэд дэлхийн авраг болоод хүрээдэг гэж заа юу? Ихтэй шүү за.
За хайртай шүү.
Амжилт.
За. Баяртай.
ชนะรางวัลที่ 1ไปฝันเขาก็มันกาฝันอยู่มันโชว์ถ้วยอยู่ไปโกหกก็ตัวไงแต่
bàทำอะไรอยู่กินเตี๋ยวเหรอ
ได้
bàทำงานที่ไหนเนี่ย
เปลี่ยนแอร์
อ๋อ
ได้ไงได้เท่าไหร่ที่เท่าไหร่
เมื่อวานแข่งรอบกลุ่มเข้าที่3เข้าไฟนอลพอดีชนะแต้มเดียวเลยเข้าพอดี
แล้วชิงเท่าไหร่เนี่ย
ก็เข้าไฟนอลแข่งอีกที12 13 14
เดี๋ยวแม่ก็พาปู่ไปชิง
แล้วป๋ามาไหม
เดี๋ยวดูก่อนนะ
น่าจะมาวันท้ายแหละมันจะไม่รู้เหมือนกันเมื่อวานก็มาแหละ14วันท้ายมาวันท้ายก็ได้
ได้เดี๋ยวนัดกันไปเดี๋ยวดูวันสู้
ได้เข้าไฟนอลแล้วเนี่ย
ผมดีโอเคสู้ใช้นิ่งๆไม่ต้องรีบ
ได้นี่พรเนี่ยล่ะ
ขอชนะรางวัลที่ 1ไปฝันเขาก็มันกาฝันอยู่มันโชว์ถ้วยไปโกหกก็มีฟ้าแล้วก็ตื่น
เมื่อวานชนะแค่แต้มเดียวนั่งชนะทีมเวียดนามกับทีมจีน
โอ้โอเคสู้เต็มที่ลูก
ได้
ไปเห็นอยู่โอเคสู้ลูก
ได้โอเคระวังด้วยนะทำงานอ่ะ
ระวังแล้ว
ดีครับสวัสดีครับบ๊ายบาย
yapıyorum galiba.
Alo. Anneciğim ne yapıyorsun?
Anneciğim. İyiyim bebeğim. Sen ne yapıyorsun?
İyi, ben de çok iyiyim valla. Maçları izledin mi?
Ama ben olur mu? Ben krizleri geçirdim ben burada. Bana ikiye çıktınız, ikinci oldunuz. Geri üçe düştünüz, geri ikiye çıktınız. Ben kalp krizi geçiriyordum yani o sıra. Neyse mutluyum anne. O da diyor ya, 3 gün formayla takıldı.
Vallahi.
3 gün formayla gezdim. İş yerinde görmüyor mu? Resim atıyor ya iş formada.
İş yerinde de formayla yani şey yaptın değil mi? Formayla gittin.
Evet, evet.
İyi, sen ne yapıyorsun?
İyiyim anneciğim. Özledim seni, sadece seni özledim.
Ben de seni özledim valla.
Aradım, akşam bakmadım hayırlı olsun demek için.
Uyumuşum, bir de uyuyakalmışım.
Ben de dedim kutlamaya mı gittiler, ne yaptılar bunlar dedim.
Öyle işte.
Tamam anneciğim.
Tamam.
Seni seviyorum, öpüyorum.
Ben de seni seviyorum, öptüm hadi.
Hadi arkadaşlarına çok çok selam söyle.
Aleykümselam.
Yok annem, canın sağlığı. Bunları da tebrik ettiğimi söyle. İlet hepsine tek tek.
Tamam, aleykümselam. Onların da selamı var sana.
Tamam, aleykümselam anneciğim, hadi görüşürüz.
Hadi görüşürüz, öptüm, bay bay.
Ok, có chứ, qua cô Vũ chứ, sao bỏ được.
Alo,
Alo,
không biết hôm nay sếp có xem bọn em bắn không?
có anh coi mà, anh hét quá trời. Con anh vậy luôn. La mập đó, lúc mà tốt nghiệp nóc được viết được 2, cộng 2 người nữa, xong rồi lúc mà thêm 2 bạn cuối là thấy như là dương điểm rồi, anh hét trời rồi.
Này căng gì thôi luôn.
Chúc mừng mấy đứa.
Nhà mời sếp bay qua đây à?
Bữa lại bay qua lần nữa.
Thế thì xem bọn em bắn chung kết luôn.
Có chứ, qua cô Vũ chứ, sao bỏ được. Muốn khách sạn, muốn vé máy bay, nó lúc anh chờ ở Asphalt, muốn vé máy bay cái đứa đừng để anh bị vé. Sao đặt mục tiêu anh em lần này tới nhận kết sao?
Thì khi mà bọn em vô thì bắn chết bào tụi còn lại thôi, sợ gì đâu. Lết mấy cái vòng này lết cho vô ấy, mà còn vô rồi thì dí tụi nó bắn thôi.
Cố lên anh qua cô Vũ. Okay.
Rồi, cảm ơn anh nha.
Rồi, chúc mừng em.
Ok, bye bye anh.
Bye bye.
Samjen.
Миний хээр болоод хүрээдэг үлээ заа юу.
Ano?
Ano?
Tayo na nila.
Hello. Сэлэгэлээ.
So,
Юу юм?
Ligis final rigtig garsen.
Тийм үү. Бис монтэй.
Авра гавж идэалта. Ligis
баярлалаа.
баярлалаа. Тэгээ 3 удаа яг ногоон групптэй байгаа.
Тэгштэй. Дараагийн хэмжээний яриа.
Финал нь 12-ноос 14-ний хооронд. Групптэй Samjen.
Миний хээр болоод хүрээдэг үлээ заа юу. Ихтэй шүү заа.
За хайртай шүү.
Амжилт.
За. Баяртай.
ขอชนะรางวัลที่1ไปฝันเขาก็มึงกาฝันอยู่มึงโชว์ถ้วยอยู่ไปโกหกก็ตัวไงแต่
ป๋าทำอะไรอยู่กินเตี๋ยวเหรอ
ใช่
ป๋าทำงานที่ไหนเนี่ย
เปลี่ยนแอร์
อ๋อ
ได้ไงได้เท่าไหร่ที่เท่าไหร่
เมื่อวานแข่งรอบกลุ่มเข้าที่3เข้าไฟนอลพอดีชนะแต้มเดียวเลยเข้าพอดี
ได้ชิงเท่าไหร่เนี่ย
ก็เข้าไฟนอลแข่งอีกที12 13 14
เดี๋ยวแม่ก็พาปู่ไปชิง
แล้วป๋ามาไหม
เดี๋ยวดูก่อนนะ
น่าจะมาวันท้ายแหละมันจะไม่รู้เหมือนกันเมื่อวานก็มาแหละ14วันท้ายมาวันท้ายก็ได้
ได้เดี๋ยวมันจะไปเดี๋ยวดูวันสู้
ได้เข้าไฟนอลแล้วเนี่ย
ผมดีโอเคสู้ใช้นิ่งๆต้องรีบ
ได้นี่พรเนี่ยล่ะ
ขอชนะรางวัลที่1ไปฝันเขาก็มึงกาฝันอยู่มึงโชว์ถ้วยไปโกหกก็มีฟ้าต้องตื่น
เมื่อวานชนะแค่แต้มเดียวนั่งชนะทีมเวียดนามกับทีมจีน
โอ้โอเคสู้เต็มที่ลูก
ได้
ไปเห็นอยู่โอเคสู้ลูก
ได้โอเคระวังด้วยนะทำงานอ่ะ
ระวังแล้ว
โอเคครับสวัสดีครับบ๊ายบาย
Cause every time I'm without you
Mobile Global Championship, coming to you live from Bangkok, Thailand.
I hear a shout, it shatters the silence in the morning. Call your name, I see the doubt. We're falling too fast without a warning. But if you stay, you'll battle by my side. You'll never ever win the day. No matter what they say, this mission ain't broken. Don't take what is spoken. Our path ahead is still unknown. This battle ain't over. Let's walk through the fire. Wash out our fear, fight to the end. Here we go again. The scars are still fresh, but we will overcome the pain. The lights will never fade. This mission ain't broken. Don't take what is spoken. Our path ahead is still unknown. This battle ain't over. Let's walk through the fire. Wash out our fear, fight to the
Welcome to the Wall of Champions. It's day one of the PMGC 2025, and as you can see behind me, we have the helmets of each and every one of our 16 finalists that's right here trying to claim that championship. We have the stunning trophy to my left as well. But if I direct your eyes over here, we have our Wall of Champions. As you can see, Nova Esports going back to back. Can D plus Kia do the same thing? There's only one way to find out.
The wait is over. The stage is set. And the chase for glory begins right now. I'm your host, Hot Jukes, and I'm here with the two best analysts in the business, Maxman and the 7WG. How are you guys feeling today, Max? I'm starting with you.
Absolutely fantastic. I mean, finally, it's the PMGC Grand Finals. We're going to crown one more champion. Maybe D+, maybe a new team. We'll have to wait and see.
I got absolutely tired of talking to the players. I think it was time that I came to the desk so I can rip some of these teams apart if they do something crazy in their gameplay.
Let's get it going, guys. Well, we are finally here live in Bangkok, Thailand. These teams have been battling all the way from the Gauntlet stage to the group stage, and now we are here at the big show, guys. So, right, going into today, Max, right? Which team in particular? I'm going to start off right off the rip, right? D plus Kia's here, right? I know you're excited to see that. Plus, we got an invited team, right? Vampire as well. We got all kinds of good stuff coming up.
Have you seen D+? I'm looking at Korea, but I'm looking at DRX, Human in particular. They're my prediction. I think they can go really far here. They have had such a good initial stage, right? Unfortunately, not quite able to make it in the initial stage of the Gauntlet, but in the group stage, oh my goodness, they were on point.
Yes, I mean, and for me, DRX, right? That's yours. Mine is going to be D+, and also Regnum Karia, because that squad, I mean, they were able to just completely change what they were able to do from Gauntlet to the actual groups. It seemed like they were more cohesive. Their tactical play was on point too. Their timing was on point as well. And I'm hoping that's going to continue here in the championship if they want to try to get a chance, especially for Silas. Get that second championship.
Dude, Silas wants that thing so dang bad. We've been hearing all this kind of crazy stuff backstage between these squads, and we'll get into that in just a little bit, right? But I'll tell you what. This has been just by far one of the most incredible shows we've seen so far. I know you guys, hopefully we'll get a little sneak peek of it a little bit, but dude, we just saw one of the craziest Thai boxing things earlier. It was wild, right?
It was entertaining. I was not expecting. I was like coming for PUBG Mobile. I was like, wait, there's Thai boxing over here too. Absolute peak cinema right now, all over the place, and also so many fun activities. So I know after the game's end, we can have some real fun on the outstage.
We were already going, and I was trying to get everything that I could possibly see until I got told no. I was like, is that free? Yes? Okay. In my pocket it goes.
He is a goblin, okay? He's looting IRL.
I'm not even lying. I'm not making this up, all right? I got some PUBG United stickers.
Let's go. Hey, gotta get that swag. Gotta get that swag.
Thank you.
Yeah, Max Banjo was trying to get some stuff, but, you know, Seven was just stealing away from him every second he could possibly get. But I'll tell you what, guys, you know, we have finally made it here, okay? The Gauntlet stage was wild, right? We definitely saw some teams be able to make it, some teams that dropped out, right? When it comes to the group stage, right?
Yeah.
Which team do you feel in particular, right, just like had a huge pop-off performance?
There's one.
You want to go for it?
There's one that just stands. You know what? Let's say the name on the count to 3. 3, 2, 1.
Alpha
APG!
Gaming. Oh, you said the shortened name. That didn't work. We could have done that way better, to be honest. But no, Alpha Gaming, of course. They were like, Gauntlet, APG trolling.
Yep.
Now we're going into Group Green. Now that was the APG that we expect to have, hopefully, in these grand finals, right? Hopefully no docketing, because this is a team that we know, especially with Top, right? 7. They can win global events. They've gotten so close so many times. Maybe this will be their opportunity to make it happen.
I mean, we'll go even more in depth in regards to APG, but just going back to the Gauntlet, I just want to talk about that stage on its own, right? Because the top 7, we're going to be able to go to the grand finals. And a lot of the teams, and especially because I was here talking to the players, they were saying that the gameplay didn't quite feel like PMGC just yet. Because it was top 7, it was almost a 50-50 to be able to qualify here to the grand finals. And for those squads, we didn't see the urgency. We didn't see all the craziness that happened during the group stages, especially in Last Chance. So for all the squads that qualify via Gauntlet, I'm really intrigued to see what they're going to be coming up with here on the first day of Grand Finals, where there's a lot of stake. You want to be in first place, but let's look at the schedule, Jukes.
Yes, as we can take a look, we got the schedule going on. Gauntlet, Group Green, Group Red, Last Chance, all that's over. We are here in the Grand Finals, baby. 3 days of action, and man, am I excited to see it, Max.
Oh, it's going to be an exciting grand finals. Every single one of these stages leading right to the grand finals. Gauntlet was very exciting. And actually, talking about the Gauntlet, there's a little bit of an advantage. A majority of the teams in the grand finals lobby have played the Gauntlet at some point in time. Meaning, if you play the Gauntlet, you have a little bit of an advantage because this lobby is not too far off what we have today.
Yeah, as you can see right here, we got those teams, and we got that one slot, the host country invite, 7, and that is Vampire Esports. Now, this squad hasn't played at all. How do you feel about that coming in here?
I'm intrigued to see what they're going to be doing in regards to their drops, right? We saw the mayhem that happened in Neox Factory, in Rondo specifically. At one point, we ended up seeing 8 teams, absolute mayhem. I want to see what if Vampire wants to get into that mix, but do we want to say what we know yet, Max?
All I said is the Sertani is looking towards Neox Factory. He said he's quite intrigued about it.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, I'm intrigued about this prize pool, baby. $3 million on the line, and the good old-fashioned point system that we have here. Those eliminations are going to come in big for anybody that just hasn't caught up, right, on the esports this year, right? Rondo, baby. Rondo is in the mix, and it is going to be some serious business, Max.
Look, if you miss Sanok, I'm sorry, but man, Rondo's bringing the heat from pretty much Circle 1, the hot drops, the 3-1 splits right here, Savin. Kept happening the entirety of PMGC. Was so exciting to see happen.
Yeah, especially when we ended up going to group stages, Last Chance as well. I mean, some of the squads were absolutely popping off. We talked about that 8-team drop that we had in Neox Factory when we're talking about Rondo. The amount of eliminations, too, that we were seeing within the first 7 minutes of the game, it was absolutely insane.
We had 67 elims at one point in Circle 5, which is... How do you have that? That's pretty much an entire game, pretty much, right, Seven? It's madness happening there. So if you want to try and create a big lead on Rondo, game one of each day, that's the time to make it happen.
Out of all these teams right here, Max, and Jukes as well, I kind of want you to go in this, Jukes. You know what? You'll go in this one first. Is there any team that kind of surprises you a little bit? My pick right away had to be R8 with the Gauntlet, finishing as champions of the Gauntlet. Absolutely nobody expected R8 to be the champions out of that, and that's going to be a big question mark for me for the finals.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. R8, definitely a big contender here, especially after the performance. You know, another team, I mean, I got to talk about Regnum-Karya, right? The fact that they didn't make it in the Gauntlet was a little wild to me, right? But then, after day 2 of their stage and group, they just started popping off. So, when it comes to Regnum-Karya, I'm expecting some big things from them here. What about you, Max?
Look, one thing I've learned over the years of doing PUBG Mobile eSport, never doubt Silas, okay? He has a plan, and he will stick to it until the very end of whatever tournament he's played in, so Regnum-Karya are going to be looking good. But back to the point about R8,
yes.
Mina winning Gauntlet was just a genuine surprise, and you know what? Sure, you got Ida, great player, you got Prestige. Amori, the off angle, just suppressing fire from this guy was second to none for the MENA region. I wonder, can they replicate this here for the grand finals?
And not only that, the thing that was impressive with this team is how aggressive they were playing. They weren't really scared. I got a chance to talk to Ida, and they're like, we're not playing scared. We got absolutely nothing to lose. We just got to be able to make it to top 7. I'm hoping that some of the aggressiveness that we saw there out of Gauntlet translates here in the grand finals, because we've seen the timing absolutely improve from some of these squads. I mean, D+, at one point, they knocked one player, and they ended up just eliminating everybody on a full push.
Yeah, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and take it to Barney to see what we got going on in the fan zone.
Welcome to the Fan Zone. Now, for PUBG Mobile fans all around the world, it isn't just simply about esports, this event. This is about everyone coming down and having something to do. So many activations and interactive things to take part in. Right behind me, we have World of Wonder. We've also got Metro Royale over here. Like I said, so much to do here. PUBG Mobile really are pulling out all of the stops, and I can't wait for you guys to come down to Cyan Paragon and check it out.
Dude, if you aren't here, you're missing out. I'm gonna say that, because this is crazy, dude. That was just a tiny glimpse of what was happening over here. But man, you know what? They had a crane game, right, to go and pick up some crates. I was at the front of the line and was immediately denied 7.
The employees were like, sir, sorry, you cannot do it.
Dude, if the winch could talk, it would be screaming. You know, it would just be like, heck no. But it was awesome. It was so great to see.
I mean, that's where we got to watch the Muay Thai fights, and I think that's why we were mimicking some of that. And at one point, I think it was 2 sisters fighting each other, which I was really hoping somebody would get knocked out, because in Muay Thai that happens, and it was awesome, but it didn't happen, sadly.
Dude, we saw like a front flip head kick. That was crazy.
I missed that.
Oh my gosh, it was great.
Yeah.
It was a spinning elbow at one point too. Blank and I looked at each other, like, if that would have connected, if that would have connected, gone.
It would have been over, baby. You know what? But man, you know what? There's all kinds of goodies here. So for those of you guys that are here, enjoy it. You know, for those of you guys that missed out, we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff in-game as well. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But you know what, 7? You've been here this entire time.
That's right.
We've been at home during the league stage. 7, you've been boots on the ground. What kind of rumblings have you possibly heard from some different players? Just give us a little bit of the inside scoop since you've been here.
I mean, some rivalries that have been building up through the stages as well. Teams just pretty much eliminating each other and then just turning back around and saying, yeah, that's right, don't come to our drop. And I think that's a lot of those teams didn't end up making it here to the grand finals.
Yeah, all I see is Silas. He's like, oh, I don't want to talk to the Korean teams.
Yeah.
He's not happy about that.
I think the main one that we actually need to focus on, if we're actually talking about the grand finals, is what I want to end up seeing, and what some of these teams want to end up seeing as well, is when we end up moving out of Rondo, I want to see what those hot drops are looking like. Oh. Because this is a big topic that you guys were talking about and that you and I have been talking about for quite a long time, Max, and is you cannot really afford to have any hot drops, even if you end up winning this, because look what happened to some of the other squads that ended up hot dropping in the Gauntlet, right?
Yeah.
You had GS team, they're not here. OG, guess what? They're not here too. So a lot of those squads, and right here in the grand finals, only 18 matches, maybe even less because of the Smash rule on the final day. You cannot hot drop, and Miramar is going to be spicy.
Oh, yeah, if you miss out, no more last chance. You know, it's grand finals for a reason.
Yes.
But yeah, looking at Miramar, Picardo, it's 2 teams in particular. Regnum-Karya, they've dropped there the entire time, right? Going into the Gauntlet, into the stages for the league stage. Vampire, also dropped there. And from what we've heard, that is going to be happening, and that's going to be a spicy one. And you have at the end of each day, that's a good way to end these matches of grand finals.
Well, let's take it on over to the stage to open the show.
In my lost lost in a dream, can't find nowhere to hide. No sign of home, so I just stand up cool. I keep calling you, do you hear it all? When my voice break through the static and meet you in the fire, I'm calling. I might lose it all, but it's worth the pain if I'm pushing through. 'Cause every time I'm without you, I'm fighting on in the shadows. So tell me, how can I find you? How can I win if I'm on my own? Say we're gonna reload. I can't do this one more. Say we're gonna reload. Say we're gonna reload. 'Cause nobody's waiting for you. I need you by my side. Say we're gonna reload. Say we're gonna
Hey, Vox, what a grenade!
Rock stays alive.
What in the world?
Hold on a minute. I see getting rolled. Oh, he's actually getting his team in. And in a mishmash of chaos.
Screams trying to get to us again to break the blood and gunpowder
giant. Built from the chaos, raised in the fire. The system has sweat I choose to.
PUBG United 2025 นั่นเองค่ะและก็อยู่กับแพนพัทรธรโพคินนั่นเองนะคะบอกเลยว่านี่คือครั้งแรกที่เราได้รวมเอาไว้นะคะกับ PGC 2025 และ PMGC 2025 Grand Finals เข้าไว้ในสถานที่เดียวกันเวทีเดียวกันและปิดท้ายด้วยการเฉลิมฉลองร่วมกันนั่นเองค่ะ
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bangkok, Thailand! And welcome to a historic moment that is PUBG United 2025. My name is Barney Banks and I am your host alongside the incredible Pan. And today we stand together for the first ever PUBG United. That's PGC 2025 and the 2025 PMGC Grand Finals. One venue, one stage, one celebration.
และแน่นอนนะคะตั้งแต่วันนี้ไปจนถึงวันที่ 14 ธันวาคมนี้ค่ะทุกคนเราทีมที่แข็งแกร่งที่สุดระดับโลกจะมารวมตัวกันอยู่ที่นี่ไม่ว่าจะเป็นจาก PUBG Battlegrounds และก็ PUBG Mobile นั่นเองนะคะในงานสุดยิ่งใหญ่เพื่อชิงชัยสู่การเป็นที่หนึ่งถึงแม้ว่าพวกเขาจะมาจากเส้นทางที่ต่างกันแต่แน่นอนกับเป้าหมายที่เป็นหนึ่งเดียวกันนั่นก็คือการพิสูจน์ตัวตนสู่การเป็นตำนานในเวทีที่ยิ่งใหญ่ที่สุดในปีนี้ค่ะ
This weekend, the world's strongest teams from both PUBG Battlegrounds and PUBG Mobile will be gathered here for one unforgettable event. Different journeys, but all of them with the same goal, in order to prove their legacy right here on the biggest stage of the year.
และต้องบอกเลยว่านี่เป็นมากกว่าแค่งานการแข่งขัน e-sports นะคะแต่คือการเฉลิมฉลองของทั้ง2 communities ที่ได้มาร่วมพลังกันภายใต้ธีมหรือวิสัยทัศน์กับ2ผู้ชนะในโลกใบเดียวกันค่ะ
This is more than just an esports event. This is a celebration of 2 communities coming together under one vision. One world, 2 champions.
และเตรียมตัวกันให้พร้อมและนี่คือ PUBG United และช่วงเวลาแห่งประวัติศาสตร์ของเราได้เริ่มขึ้นณบัดนี้ค่ะขอเชิญทุกคนได้พบกับ 32 Grand Finalist Team ไปพร้อมๆกันกับจังหวะของ PUBG United 2025 ค่ะ
And so, Bangkok, are you ready? This is PUBG United, and history is about to be made, and it starts now. Let's meet our 32 grand finalists and welcome them to the main stage.
Let's welcome PGC 2025 Wildcard Team, Full Sense, and PMGC 2025 Host Country Invite Team, Vampire Esports.
I keep calling, do you hear it all? Let my voice break through the static and meet you in the fire. I'm calling, I might lose it all, but it's worth the pain.
And now, please welcome to the main stage, FN, Pochon, and Alter Ego Ares.
So tell me how can I find you? How can I win and find my mind? Say we're gonna reload. I can't do this no more.
Up next, here comes 17 Gaming and Team Flash.
To be way too long now, I realize I wanna run, let the time dry.
Up next, it's Navi and Ghost Team.
I'm far away, been disconnected by its own love. The ground beneath me growing so cold, but now I'm losing all of my control. 'Cause every time I'm without you, I'm fighting on in the shadows.
Put your hands together for Asla Pentagram and E Arena.
Say we're gonna reload. Say we're gonna reload. Say we're gonna reload. I know what you're waiting for.
Make some noise for Nemiga Gaming and Regnum Carrier Esports.
Welcome to the stage, Bagel Bar and Alpha Gaming.
The time has come, so see real fate. Pain and scars of past mistakes. We stay strong and refuse to break. You know what is yours to take.
Make some noise for DN Freaks and DRX.
What is in our hands, and you can feel the weight. Circles closing in.
2024 champions, the Expendables! And your PMGC 2024 champions, D plus Kia!
Here we go again. The scars are still fresh, but we will overcome the pain. The lights will never fade. This mission ain't broken. Don't take what is spoken. Our path ahead.
และ TGC และ PMGC ได้รวมพลังเป็นหนึ่งอยู่บนเวทีแห่งนี้แล้ว มาร่วมเชียร์ไปด้วยกันและร่วมค้นหาว่าใครจะได้เป็น2ผู้ชนะบนโลกใบเดียวกันค่ะ
PGC and the PMGC now stand united on one stage. Stay tuned until the very end to check out the two champions in one world.
Welcome to the 2025 PUBG Mobile Global Championship, coming to you live from Bangkok, Thailand.
I hear a shout, it shatters the silence in the morning. Call your name, I see the doubt. We're falling too fast without a warning. But if you stay, you'll battle by my side. You'll never ever win the day. No matter what they say. This mission ain't broken. Don't take what is spoken. Our path ahead is still unknown. This battle ain't over. Let's walk through the fire. Wash out our fears, fight to the end. Here we go again. The scars are still fresh, but we will overcome the pain. The lights will never fade. This mission ain't broken. Don't take what is spoken. Our path ahead is still unknown. This battle ain't over. Let's walk through the fire. Wash out our fears, fight to the end.
Нэрүүхтэй самжэн.
Миний хэд их ямар болоод хүрээдэг гэж үзэн.
Ано. За юу вэ нэ?
Тэндүү зэсэгэлэдин. Юу чинь?
Лигээс финал хайхыг авсан.
Тийм үү. Бис мондын
авраг авч идэв авлаа.
Баярлалаа.
Баярлалаа. Тэгээ 3 удаа яг ногоон группт орсон.
Тэгш ингээд дараагийн хэмжээний хизээ хэрэг.
Финал нь 12-наас 14-ний хооронд. Тэр үгтэй санджээ.
Миний хэр оруулаад хүрээдэг хэлээ. Ихтэй шүү дээ.
За хайртай шүү.
Амжилт.
За. Баяртай.
Son iki maçta kalp krizi geçirmiş olabilirim galiba.
Alo. Anneciğim ne yapıyorsun?
Anneciğim. İyiyim bebeğim. Sen ne yapıyorsun?
İyi ben de çok iyiyim valla. Maçları izledin mi?
İzledim ben olur mu? Kalp krizleri geçirdim ben burada. Bana 2'ye çıktınız, ikinci oldunuz. Geri 3'e düştünüz, geri 2'ye çıktınız. Ben kalp krizi geçiriyordum yani o sıra. Neyse mutluyum ben de. O da diyorum ya, 3 gün formayla takıldı.
Vallahi.
Formayla gezdim işin. İş yerinde mi? Resmi atıyor mu iş formada?
İş yerinde de formayla yani şey yaptın değil mi? Formayla gittin.
Evet, evet.
İyi sen ne yapıyorsun?
İyiyim anneciğim. Özledim seni, sadece seni özlüyorum.
Ben de seni özledim valla.
Aradım akşam, bakmadım hayırlı olsun demek için.
Uyumuşum bir de uyuyakalmışım.
Ben de dedim kutlamaya mı gittiler, ne yaptılar?
Öyle işte.
Tamam anneciğim.
Tamam.
Seni seviyorum, öpüyorum.
Ben de seni seviyorum öptüm hadi.
Hadi arkadaşlarına çok çok selam söyle.
Aleykümselam.
Yok canın sağlığı. Bunları da tebrik ettiğimi söyle, ilet hepsine tek tek.
Tamam aleykümselam. Onların da selamı var sana.
Tamam aleykümselam anneciğim, hadi görüşürüz.
Hadi görüşürüz öptüm bay bay.
Takım içerisinde binada en beklenmedik pozisyonda kim oynuyor?
Saylas. Berkin abi. Saylas.
İlk başta fight atarken kim ölüyor?
Saylas.
Saylas hata.
Ben. Fight içerisinde fight olarak değil de genel olarak. Tamam. Panik yapabilen kimdir?
Panik mi? Arda mı? Var tabii ki. Ha, tamam Arda ben de onu
Fight'ı ben değildir ben. Fight'ı bana görürüm. Mahmut olur ben. Mahmut'u
Hayır farklı.
En iyi karar veren Saylas, en iyi aim de bence
hepimizin
White'dır ya aynen. CJ'den.
Evet yanlış çevre geldi.
en kötü kararı koşu kitabını adam koydu.
Takımda en iyi aim'e sahip olup da kötü kararlar verebilen
Devam edelim de kötü kararları.
Benim.
da IG'li hiç dinlemeyen, kendi kafasına göre hareket eden kim?
Hacı'ya karar versin.
Ben olabilirim.
Sence kim?
Gelsin Hacı'ya karar versin.
Kimse yok ya. Nolan. En fazla konuşan kimdir?
Berkin abi.
Saylas.
Küçük kardeş statüsünde kim var?
White.
En küçük sensin olur.
Takımda diğer oyuncuları en çok kim güldürüyor?
White.
En fazla şikayetçi olan kim?
Loxi, Mahmut. Loxi, net Loxi bu arada.
Yani bir şikayetimiz yok ya.
En geç uyanan kim?
Wild.
En fazla yemek yiyen kim?
Ya bu nasıl bir soru yani?
Yani
şöyle.
Bizi izlediğiniz için teşekkür ediyoruz. Çok komik bir takımız. Görüşürüz.
За сайн байцгаана уу? Намайг Алтан гэрлээ огтны бүрэн баяр гэдэг. За тэгээд топ нэрээр Alpha Gaming баг тавдгаа. Анх ерөнхийдөө Astra Academy гэдэг багаас ерөнхийдөө мэргэжлийн төвшин рүү одоо ингээд яг хүл тавьж ирсэн. So Dash Championship гэдэг тэмцээнд ерөнхийдөө авраг аваад яг мэргэжлийн төвшөнд ингээд тоглож болох юм байна гэдгийг ойлгосон. За хуучин Star Wars тахад манай багт IGL гэдэг үсэн PK гэдэг IGL байсан. Ерөнхийдөө яг PK-г явснаас хойш ерөнхийдөө миний тоглолт бол амар унсан. Амар унаад тэгээ ерөнхийдөө аюул жоохон тийм шантрах маягтай байсан л да. Тэгээд за PK-г явсан ч гэсэн одоо надад том зорилго байгаа гэж амар тийм бэлтгэлээ ерөнхийдөө амар ахиу хийгээд тэгэл ер нь гайгүй темпэндээ орсон да. За өмнөх хэдэн жилүүдэд ерөнхийдөө одоо ингээд харахад баян ингээд ам гарч ирсэн санагддаг. Одоо заавал авраг аваад ингэн тэгэн ингээд одоо л ерөөсөө тэгж бодохгүй. Яа тэгэхээр бүх багууд яг ингээд скейл ур чадвар одоо бүх юмараа ингээд дэлхийн бүх багууд яг адилхан түвшинд очсон учраас ерөнхийдөө яг нэг тийм амар улаарахгүй байгаа. Тэгээд яг хоо одоо өөрсдийнхээ бэлдсэн юм гаргаад үзнэ. За ерөнхийдөө яг өдгийг хүртэл явхад намайг одоо ингээд хамтэлсэн хүмүүс байгаа. Тэгээд аав ээж эхнэр одоо тэгээд хайртай дотны хүмүүс, найз нөхөд одоо биднийг дэмжиж байгаа фэнүүд тэгээд одоо бүгдэнд нь баярлалаа. Бүгдэнд нь маш их баярлж өгдөө шүү л гэж одоо хэлээ да. Тэгээд бид одоо энэ тэмцээнд ерөнхийдөө чадхаараа сайн хичээгээд орноо.
Welcome to the 2025 PUBG Mobile Global Championship, coming to you live from Bangkok, Thailand.
I hear a shout, it shatters the silence in the morning. Call your name, I see the doubt. We're falling too fast without a warning. But if you stay, you'll battle by my side. You'll never ever win the day. No matter what they say, mission ain't broken, don't take what is spoken. Our path ahead is still unknown. This battle ain't over, let's walk through the fire. Wash out our fears, fight to the end. again. The scars are still fresh, but we will overcome the pain. The lights will never fade. This mission ain't broken. Don't take what is spoken. Our path ahead is still unknown. This battle ain't over. Let's walk through the fire. Wash out our fears, fight to the end.
Нэрүүхтэй санжээ.
Миний хэд дэлхийн авраг болоод хүрээдэг гэж заа юу?
Бана. За юу вэ нэ?
Тэндүү зэсэгэлэдин. Юу ийм?
Лигээс финал хайхыг авсан.
Тийм үү? Хэс монтэй.
Авраг авч идэв та. Тэгээд
баярлалаа.
Баярлалаа. Тэгээ 3 удаа яг ногоон бүрэлдэхүүн болдог.
Тэгштэй. Дараагийн хэмжээний хэрэг.
Финал нь 12-наас 14-ний хооронд. Нэрүүхтэй санжээ.
Миний дэлхийн авраг болоод хүрээдэг гэж заа юу? Ихтэй шүү дээ.
За хайртай шүү.
Амжилт.
За. Баяртай.
Alo. Anneciğim ne yapıyorsun?
Anneciğim. İyiyim bebeğim. Sen ne yapıyorsun?
İyi ben de çok iyiyim valla. Maçları izledin mi?
Oo izledim. Ben olur mu? Ben krizleri geçirdim ben burada. Bana 2'ye çıktınız, ikinci oldunuz. Geri 3'e düştünüz, geri 2'ye çıktınız. Ben kriz geçiriyordum yani o sıra. Neyse mutluyum annem. O da diyorum ya, 3 gün formayla takıldı.
Vallahi.
Formayla gezdim. İşe
To you live from Siam Paragon in Bangkok, Thailand. Welcome to the 2025 PUBG Mobile Global Championship. My name is Barney Banks and I am your host alongside the incredible Natcha. And we proudly welcome you to the long-awaited Grand Finals.
สวัสดีค่ะและยินดีต้อนรับทุกท่านนะคะเข้าสู่การแข่งขัน PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2025 ค่ะถ่ายทอดสดจากสยามพารากอนนะคะดิฉันเนยณัชชาและพิธีกรคู่สุดหล่อคุณบานี่ค่ะยินดีต้อนรับทุกท่านนะคะเข้าสู่รอบ Grand Final ที่ทุกคนรอคอยค่ะ
16 of the best PUBG Mobile teams will go head-to-head across the next 3 days of competition, but only one will walk away as the 2025 PMGC champions. But before the tournament officially begins, let's look ahead at what's coming in 2026. In the 8 years since PUBG Mobile's global launch, the game has faced countless challenges and received tremendous support from players worldwide. So what new opportunities lie ahead?
ต้องบอกว่าทั้ง 16 ทีมนะคะจะดวลเดือดกันตลอด 3 วันค่ะแต่ว่าจะมีหนึ่งเดียวเท่านั้นนะคะที่คว้าแชมป์ PMGC 2025 ไปครองนะคะก่อนที่การแข่งขันจะเริ่มขึ้นในวันนี้ค่ะเดี๋ยวเราจะพาไปดูกันว่าในปี 2026 จะมีอะไรใหม่สำหรับ PUBG Mobile กันบ้างตลอด 8 ปีที่ผ่านมานะคะเกมเนี่ยได้ผ่านทั้งความท้าทายแล้วก็ได้รับแรงสนับสนุนจากผู้เล่นทั่วโลกค่ะปีหน้าเราจะเดินหน้าไปในทิศทางไหนเดี๋ยวเราไปรับชมพร้อมๆกันได้เลยค่ะ So let's take a look together and see what the future has in store.
Hi everyone, I'm Rick. As 2025 wraps up, thank you for being with us this year. Together, we explored the Golden Dynasty, fought in Rongzhou, joined the Transformers, and started new adventures with Ghost and Arctic creatures. With World 1.0's launch, PUBG Mobile World of Wonder Creator became a new identity for many with 5.4 million maps, reaches a single-day player peak of over 8.5 million, growing our community stronger than ever. Active creators reaches a single-day peak of over 30,000. We are also committed to your experience, taking firm action against over 13 million cheating and harmful behavior. Thank you for being a vital part of our journey. PUBG Mobile is evolving. We are no longer just the world's biggest Battle Royale mobile game. We are now beyond Battle Royale. What does beyond mean? You, our players, define the world's boundaries. Every map and idea you contribute helps build the game. In 2026, we are upgrade World of Wonders editing tool and add AI-assisted features to boost your creativity. Thank you. Your vision drives us beyond to show our gratitude. In 2026, we are boosting support for your creativity with a 10 million incentive pool to invite creators worldwide to join the world ecosystem. Let's make next year our best yet. Our Beyond Battle Royale vision brings a new quick BR mode, a fast-paced 10-minute match with intense action and deep skill combinations. You can build your play style that's truly your own. Battle launches next year if all goes well. Going beyond also means expanding possibilities together. You have collected nearly every supercar brand. Now, PUBG Mobile will be partner of the Scuderia Ferrari HP in 2026 and will have an integration of their sports car in our world. Plus, Scuderia Ferrari HP official reserve driver Zhou Guanyu has a special message for you. Stay tuned for updates, and we hear your requests for more, from animation to sport, and they are on our list. As our world grows, every player count. Our new vision for every number one. In the game, we are introducing a more diverse visual style and deeper avatar performance, giving you more ways to express yourself in scenes. In 2026, 2 global open tournaments will welcome all players to the global stage. We are partnered for more campus, expo, and festival events, bringing esports excitement to everyone. To launch this chapter, our 8th anniversary will be our biggest celebration yet, with reward in-game and in real life. Thank you for being the heart of our journey. Together, we will continue to build what's next. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. See you next year.
Thank you so much to all of the developers. This is truly exciting. We would also like to thank all of the players for their long-term support of PUBG Mobile. In 2026, player creativity will continue to bring fresh energy to the game. Thank you so much for all of your passion and dedication to PUBG Mobile. Next up, we will be presenting the Creative Vision Awards 2025. It commemorates all of our beloved creators out there for the love of PUBG Mobile. And the first award will be the World of Wonder Creator Annual Ceremony. Let's see this year's WOW Annual Gold Award winner.
และต่อไปนะคะก็คือการประกาศรางวัล Creative Vision Award 2025 ค่ะเพื่อเป็นเกียรติให้กับเหล่าครีเอเตอร์ทั่วโลกที่สร้างสรรค์ผลงานให้กับ PUBG Mobile นะคะโดยรางวัลแรกก็คือ World of Wonder Creator Annual Ceremony ค่ะเดี๋ยวเราจะมาดูกันนะคะว่าผู้ชนะรางวัล Gold Award ปีนี้คือใครค่ะ so now let's watch the video
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our presenter to the stage, Senior Director of Global Esports Center, Level Infinite, Tencent Games. It is, of course, James Yang.
ขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับด้วยค่ะ
Now we would like to invite our winning representatives of WOW, Sheeta Black, Osed, Yasso, Murshad, Muhammad Ali and Ahmed Alouk to the stage to receive their awards.
ขอเสียงปรบมือด้วยค่ะ
Thank you so much to every WOW creator for your creativity and your passion. Join the global WOW ecosystem. Our ongoing support will fuel your creative dreams to new heights.
ขอแสดงความยินดีกับผู้ชนะของเราด้วยนะคะต้องบอกว่าผลงานของทุกคนค่ะเต็มไปด้วยความคิดสร้างสรรค์แล้วก็เป็นแรงบันดาลใจให้กับผู้เล่นทั่วโลกค่ะ
Thank you so much to all of our winners. You may now exit the stage.
ขอเสียงปรบมือดังๆอีกครั้งหนึ่งค่ะ
Thank you to all of our creators. Because of you, PUBG Mobile continues to thrive. This year, PDP continues to encourage players' creativity and innovation, and we look forward to seeing even more amazing contributions. And now, we will be presenting the PDP Creator Annual Ceremony.
ต้องขอบคุณครีเอเตอร์ทุกท่านนะคะเพราะว่าทุกคนเนี่ยคือกำลังสำคัญของ PUBG ค่ะและต่อไปนะคะเป็นพิธีมอบรางวัล PDP Creator Annual Ceremony ที่สนับสนุนความคิดสร้างสรรค์ของผู้เล่นทั่วโลกค่ะเดี๋ยวเรามาดูผลงานที่โดดเด่นของปีนี้ไปพร้อมๆกันค่ะ Please enjoy the video
To invite our winning representatives of PDP, Pam Ryder, Ari Estrada, Peachful, Crate, LD Sebas, Mr. Anderson, Yuta, Rutendo, Shaz Tokyo, and SG Toyota. That's right, make some noise, everyone. Come on.
ขอเสียงดังๆด้วยค่ะ
We are proud to introduce South Africa's top creator, SG Toyota. He was recently named Person of the Year by NAG Magazine, South Africa's leading gaming media outlet. This shows that PDP and its creators are gaining recognition from more and more established areas.
ยินดีกับผู้ชนะทั้ง10 ท่านด้วยนะคะต้องบอกว่าทุกผลงานคือการโชว์พลังความคิดสร้างสรรค์อย่างแท้จริงและช่วยผลักดันให้ชุมชนครีเอเตอร์ของเราเติบโตอย่างก้าวกระโดดนั่นเองค่ะขอเสียงปรบมือดังๆอีกครั้งหนึ่งค่ะ
Thank you so much to our winners. You may now exit the stage. Thank you.
เรียนเชิญได้เลยนะคะ
Next up, we will be presenting the PUBG Mobile Banpan Investigator of the Year. We would love to show our appreciation for the dedication of the volunteer investigators who keep our gaming environment safe by analysing gameplay and reporting cheaters.
ต่อไปนะคะคือรางวัลสำหรับฮีโร่หลังบ้านของเกมเราค่ะนั่นก็คือเหล่าอาสาสมัครแบนแพรนะคะที่ช่วยตรวจจับผู้เล่นโกงวิเคราะห์เกมเพลย์และทำให้การแข่งขันของเราเป็นธรรมที่สุดค่ะ Let's watch the video.
Our Gold Investigator representatives, Dila, Jenin, Sol, TC Senior, and G3 ADA to the stage. We would like to sincerely thank all the creators and investigators. Your boundless creativity has enriched PUBG Mobile with a variety of designs and a spirited, creative energy. We really appreciate having you all with us. Congratulations.
ยินดีกับผู้ที่ได้รับรางวัลทุกท่านด้วยนะคะต้องบอกว่าพวกเขาคือกำลังสำคัญที่ทำให้ PUBG Mobile ของเราเป็นสังคมเกมที่ปลอดโปร่งและน่าเล่นที่สุดค่ะ
Thank you so much to our winning representatives. You may now leave the stage. Thank you. Okay. Up next is a very special segment. I will take a microphone, please. Sorry. Thank you very much. It's very special because this has become a true tradition, hasn't it? This is our annual PUBG Mobile esports announcement, presented by none other than Mr. James Yang.
Thank you, Bernie. Yes. My name is James Yang, the Senior Director of Global Esports Center at Rebel Infinite. After a spectacular year of PUBG Mobile Esports, we are finally here again at the biggest global tournament of the year. Now, I'd like to share our announcement of what PUBG Mobile Esports will be in 2026. In recognition of the incredible esports experience we've cultivated with our pro teams, players, and you, the fans, we are delighted to share that PUBG Mobile won the Mobile Esports Game of the Year at recent Esports Award for the second time. Thank you. But we are just getting started. In 2026, we'll offer a lot more opportunities to players looking to be the next number one. Before we jump into 2026, let's take a look at what we have done in 2025. This year, PUBG Mobile Esports took over the world with over 1 million participants across 180 countries and regions. With that in mind, we've reworked the tournament circuit for 2026. Next year, we'll be hosting over 30 PUBG Mobile National Championships across more than 8 regions, leading into regional qualifier that will determine the teams advancing to the PUBG Mobile Global Open. I'm sure you will notice that PMGO appears twice, and that's right. We are increasing our tournament with the second PMGO, splitting with Season 1 and Season 2. This new form of qualification will replace the existing PUBG Mobile Super Leagues, with all tournaments being open to all amateur, semi-pro, and pro players. This means more chances at qualification for global tournaments and more opportunities for a wide range of players. With one click, you can join the PUBG Mobile Esports ecosystem as a player. Thank you. For those looking to start or continue their esports journey, the 2025 PMGO season's teams will be determined by performance in 2005, alongside the teams from the regional tournaments. Points will be accumulated across the PMGO seasons to earn a spot at the 2026 PUBG Mobile Global Championship for the final fight to be the one. So I'm already excited to see who will make it. Our 2026 esports circuit kicks off with PMGO Season 1, which I'm pleased to announce will be hosted in Southeast Asia. Yes. With an impressive prize pool of $500,000. This will be the first chance for all the players to start racking up the PMGC points need to step onto the PMGC stage. The brand new PMGO Season 2 will be held in Pakistan. It's for the first global tournament in this vibrant country. Season 2 will offer a chance for another 500,000 prize pool and plenty more points for PMGC qualification. After PMGO Season 1, PUBG Mobile Esports will return to the 2026 PUBG Mobile World Cup and Esports World Cup, once again held in Riyadh with a prize pool of $3 million. Since 2024, the PMWC has showcased some of the best players with the best teams in the prestigious Esports World Cup. Okay, for the final and the biggest tournament of 2026 PUBG Mobile Esports Circuit, we are delighted to bring the best players in the world back to Turkey. Wow. The top teams in 2026 PMGC will face off on the world stage for the lion's share of $3 million prize pool. Will the best teams of 2025 will hold on their glory for another year, or will new teams emerging from the PMGO seasons to claim the champion title? the chance is wide open and you can also be the one. PUBG Mobile will also be updating the esports experience through 2026. We'll be upgrading the in-game participation system to make it possible for players across the world to join an esports tournament with just a few clicks. For those coming to PUBG Mobile esports offline events, we'll be updating an entertainment experience with the expanded presence at the beloved events worldwide, including food and music festival alongside the gaming and esports conventions. Finally, building on our platform for third-party tournaments, we'll be also upgrading this experience to streamline the registration process. That's great, right? With this, hosting your own official PUBG Mobile esports tournament will be easier than ever before. With all these brand new updates, PUBG Mobile esports will continue to provide more exciting tournaments, more chances for amateur and pro players, and more ways for fans across the world to engage the best Battle Royale esports experience. So thanks for listening, but just before I wrapping up, we have one more surprise that we are very excited to share with you all here in Bangkok. So please join me to welcome Butterbeer. Nice to meet you, and yeah, it's really great to see you. You are so cute, amazing. There are so many fans of you. So as a local icon, can you teach me how to greet in Thai? Nice, thank you. So, okay everybody, see you at the battleground. And please be the one!
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Mr. James Yang. Let's give him another round of applause, James Yang. And of course, thank you to Butterbear for joining us as well. If you haven't already, make sure to visit the PUBG Mobile Butterbear collaboration in the Fan Zone and Siam Paragon.
ค่ะขอบคุณคุณเจมส์ยังมากๆเลยนะคะแล้วก็ขอบคุณน้องหมีเนยด้วยนะคะที่มาร่วมสร้างสีสันกับเราในวันนี้ค่ะสำหรับใครที่ยังไม่ได้จับจองเป็นเจ้าของพลาดไม่ได้นะคะอย่าลืมแวะไปชมโซนพิเศษ PUBG Mobile X Butterbear บริเวณโซนแฟนโซนณสยามพารากอนแห่งนี้ด้วยค่ะ
Now, before we officially begin the competition, we are pleased to introduce a brand new element debuting at this year's PMGC, the Egg Smashing. This is reserved exclusively for our champions. This exciting feature adds a unique twist to the celebration, offering special rewards from Infinix and a memorable moment for the winning team.
ใช่แล้วค่ะปีนี้นะคะต้องบอกว่า PMGC เนี่ยมีลูกเล่นใหม่ที่เปิดตัวเป็นครั้งแรกด้วยนั่นก็คือกิจกรรม X Smashing นะคะที่สงวนไว้เฉพาะทีมแชมป์เท่านั้นค่ะซึ่งกิจกรรมนี้นะคะก็จะเพิ่มความพิเศษแล้วก็ความสนุกสนานให้กับช่วงฉลองชัยชนะนะคะพร้อมกับมีของรางวัลพิเศษจาก Infinix ด้วย
And now, to give everyone a clear look at how it all works, please turn your attention to the screen as we present the official introduction video and what each team secretly selected the eggs that they wanted the chance to smash.
ก่อนแข่งเนี่ยแต่ละทีมนะคะเขาได้แอบเลือกไข่ที่อยากทุบเอาไว้แล้วนะคะและตอนนี้ถึงเวลามาดูกันแล้วค่ะว่าแต่ละทีมไฟนอลของเราเนี่ยเลือกไข่ใบไหนกันไว้บ้างนะคะเดี๋ยวเราไปชมพร้อมๆกันค่ะ Let's watch the video.
In the grand finals of the 2025 PMGC, 16 teams have fought their way to the ultimate honor. Each of them now stands as one of the world's best, and each is represented with the golden egg marked with their team logo. Inside every egg lies a special reward card provided by Infinix, a GT pad, a GT phone, or GT earphones, an exclusive gift waiting to be claimed. Before the grand finals begins, every team chooses 3 opponents whose eggs they would most like to smash. And now with the world watching, only one team has risen above the rest. One champion, one chance, to get the ultimate bonus reward. If the champion wins by the smash roll, they may smash 3 eggs and take all the Infinix rewards hidden within. But if the victory comes by points, they may choose only one. 1 egg, 1 moment, 1 prize. This is the 2025 PMGC Egg Smashing Ceremony. This is the one you're looking for. Let the champion step forward and let the smashing begin.
Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. 16 of the world's strongest teams clash on the grand stage of PUBG Mobile's Global Championship, carrying the pride of their regions and the weight of every fan behind them for one purpose, to raise the ultimate trophy.
และตอนนี้ค่ะก็คือช่วงเวลาที่ทุกท่านรอคอยค่ะ 16 ทีมที่แข็งแกร่งที่สุดจากทั่วโลกกำลังจะขึ้นเวทีประชันกันนะคะเพื่อคว้าแชมป์สูงสุดกลับบ้านค่ะและตอนนี้ขอเสียงเชียร์ดังๆให้ทั้ง 16 ทีมหน่อยได้ไหมคะ
That's right, Bangkok, make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 PUBG Mobile Global Championships Day 1 starts now.
ไปชมกันเลยค่ะ
Now that is how you start a show. Goodness gracious. We saw James Yang on the stage with some crazy announcement. 7. Which one stood out to you the most?
I'm hyped. We're going to get Max. Not just 1 PMGO, 2 PMGOs. Season 1 is going to be in Southeast Asia, 500K prize pool. That's really nice. But the one I'm actually more hyped about, baby,
it's Pakistan.
Yeah!
Inner circle. Better make it. We're looking, okay?
Yeah, I'm super hyped, honestly. It's a chance for some of the other new players to kind of shine, right? That's kind of what happened this year with PMGO. A lot of new players were able to shine when we went to Uzbekistan. I can't wait to see what other talent we're going to see from Southeast Asia and also what other talent we're going to see from Pakistan.
Yes, indeed. But of course, this all wouldn't be possible without the Infinix GT30 series, the official gaming phone for 2025 PMGC. Engineered for precision, performance, and victory. Go get yours today so you can outplay the rest. We also got all kinds of stuff going on in the game, guys. So make sure you log in right now and get you some free skins. We got a mini 14 skin coming out right now. So go ahead and make sure that you get that here in just a short time period. Besides also that, these squads need to get these predictions going. So in the game, you got 2 days. So guys, oh goodness gracious, right? We got Rondo coming up first, all right? Neox Factory, that is where my eyes are locked in. How are you guys feeling going into Rondo?
Scared for Neox Factory in particular. I think this is a trend we're going to see happening every single time here, 7. And I think we're even going to go further where people might even start to target the solos that are trying to do the recall of their teammates. I think that is a very big weakness in that 3-1 hot drop inside of Neox Factory. And it sets the pace, right? Who's going to be able to get maybe a 20 elimination bomb right from the get-go is going to set you so far apart from the lobby. Rondo, as it replaces Sanok, has been such a big impact in the esports scene. And you know what, 7? I'm loving every single second of those Rondo matches.
The amount of eliminations that you are going to be able to achieve. And on top of that, if you do end up winning the match, it's going to set you up perfectly, like you mentioned. It's just a trampoline to the top, and it gives you a bit of a cushion when we end up going to Erangel if for some reason things don't end up working out. One thing that I do want to point out that we were seeing, especially during the league stage, has been the amount of eliminations that some of the other squads that maybe don't end up winning are able to achieve. Sometimes we end up seeing 4 teams with 10 or more eliminations or in the high single digits. I think that's a very impressive thing because sometimes we see those teams exiting in 9th place, but they're still able to clutch up. And I mean, we're looking right here at the PMGC program, Jukes.
Yes, so you can take a look at it, guys. So this is all the times that we got going on. We are in the grand final, so make sure you set your clocks and you are ready to go because we got today, tomorrow, and one more day after that, and then that is it, guys. So, man, Rondo is crazy. I'm so excited for Neox Factory in particular because my big thing is this. Why not we just see like a crazy amount of squads? Just do that 3-1 split right down the middle and just make things happen here.
We have.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've seen it. And chances are they're going to do it again. It's been really successful.
How many squads do you think we're going to see?
Oh, if you have to, I mean, like 8, possibly. 8 teams dropping over there could be a possibility. I mean, one team that we know is definitely super keen to doing those hot drops, right? I think it was APG. They started leaking a little bit away from their typical drop location. Now going over there, not really fully involved, but if they can get an elimination hand there for free, why the hell not?
I mean, the crowd is lively right now, right here in Bangkok, Thailand. They're ready to see some hot drops, and I'm personally ready to see some hot drops. And I'm ready to see some of their squads not taking a chance for it. Something that you did mention just now, Max, that I want to kind of deep dive a little bit more into. Those 3-1 splits, they do have to be able to adjust for some of their squads. And look at this. This is something that I want to keep a close eye on.
Yeah, absolutely, Max. Look at that. The two teams that we saw battling out last year. D plus Kia versus Regnum Karia, Max. That's going to be a big battle for sure.
One of the biggest rivalries here, possibly in PUBG Mobile esports ever. D plus Kia and Regnum Karia, the island finish on Miramar. They will be going down in PUBG Mobile esports history. And now, Regnum Karia back with a vengeance. They have Z-Wolf on the team that's just been a stellar player for this squad. But we know that D plus Kia, as the reigning champion 7, they are coming in hot. They're looking confident as ever. And they want to be the ones to take it back-to-back, just like Nova Esports a few years ago.
And for D plus Kia, it's going to be that factor of eliminations. You can't just rely on the MVP for PMGC 2024 in regards to Nobu. You got to have that backup that Osal is able to provide for the squad. That has been a huge addition. And even though they've been in the same roster, I mean, throughout this tournament, Osal being able to secure those eliminations, being able to clutch up for the squad when they actually need to, I think that's going to be very impressive.
Well, you know what? Speaking of impressive, right? One team we got to talk about is APG. They weren't that impressive during the Gauntlet, but come Group Green, this team went out of their minds, Max.
0 wins, Gauntlet. The prank is real. Group Green, now we mean business. 4 chicken dinners, 113 eliminations. They were coming out so hot here. And especially one thing that was very nice to see, 7. We've seen Docklin a little bit more with the team, but Top in particular, his Mini 14 is just, what the hell? This guy was locked in. He felt like he had a times 20 scope on this weapon sometimes.
If APG wants to be, that's going to continue to be the factor for them. Top needs to be able to keep on putting those performances. You just mentioned it too. Doc needs to make sure he stays with the team. And for this squad, I just want to see them continue to play close together because they haven't really been able to in previous tournaments. Right now, especially in groups, we saw what was able to happen, and boy, the points just speak for themselves.
Yeah, they also have a past MVP round on the team in Xiol, and also Top has been a PMGC MVP before, and you know what? Can he claim the throne once more this time around? Look at his stats. Having anything over 2 average eliminations in a PMGC lobby is pure madness here, Hot Jukes, and he does it here.
Unbelievable. Those are the average, of course, among the Gauntlet and the group stage. And if you guys didn't see the announcement on the Instagram, they're